Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to the Prologue world for episode 74. Please join me today for some more utterly unsensational, refreshingly unimpressive footage of some real Minecraft action. Hardcore-ish Minecraft action. Today we're going to continue working on this side of the retaining wall. The plan is to sort of carve all of this dirt out from this side of the fence over here, and perhaps even extend this stretch of planks out towards the actual wall. And then if I have more time, I'll just continue, digging dirt. I'm not sure. I never know what's going to happen in these episodes. All of this is very spontaneous. This entire series, I have never re-recorded anything. All right, this entire series has been completely spontaneous, and everything. I mean, I've kept the footage from first attempt footage the entire time, essentially. I hope you guys are well aware of that. That's my style. I do have a topic today to discuss. I'm going to kind of continue the conversation from the previous episode. I'm going to talk about the therapeutic qualities of Minecraft, the things that I consider to be therapeutic qualities of Minecraft. I want to make sure I have enough shovels and picks on me. It's like I do. Well, I have plenty of. Well, all right. I'll grab like a half a stack of cobble. I might need more cobble. I think I'm good. Oh, I still got enough food. I got apples to go through. Well, now I kind of wanna start hoarding apples. That's right, I was gonna start hoarding apples. I'm not sure if I need more of these stairs either. I can probably drop off the stairs. I think I need like a few stairs, but not this many stairs anymore. Yeah, let me go take care of the inventory first. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about the therapeutic qualities of Minecraft. Because to me, Minecraft is therapy. It's psychologically very soothing and refreshing. And there's multiple reasons. I have four little bullet points on my little index card. Four things that I want to try to get to talking about in this episode. Here's our building materials chest. Although I kind of wanted to keep some of the oak fence. Well, no, because I have so much oak fence. I don't want to clutter the. Yes, I do. That's fine. Because I was gonna say I like to keep my oak fence within the main drops chest. This is the main drops chest because I go through fence so much, so I kind of want to just move these over here. Oh, I already have a good stash of apples going on. That's nice. Yeah, I kind of want them over here somewhere. Let's do something like this. Sure, I'll put the apples there. I kind of like to keep the bottom row for spare tools now. Oh, there we go. I can put the fence down here, put the apples down over here. Yeah, there we go. I'm very particular about the way I keep my stuff organized. All right. I also wanted to grab some more cobble. Well, I wanted to stash the stairs in here. I don't need these stairs, or at least not as many stairs. And I can grab some cobble from here, just like half a stack, just for the tools, because I'm going to need more tools. And I want to make more bread. And now with my bread, I've been living off of this tiny farm this entire time so far. We're at like almost day 250 now, and I've been, this little farm at my starter house has really been entirely sufficient to me for my food needs. I don't even really need to continue to harvest the sugarcane, but it's just such a quick, simple task that I might as well. And like you end up using the paper later on anyways, because you end up making books in order to cycle through enchantments. Once you get to like enchanting stuff, you end up going through a lot of books. So it's still, and like for other like for maps, also maps. You end up using paper for maps too. Oh, there we go. That's what I meant to do. Now we're stocked up on food, and we are all set. How's my shield doing? My shield is all right. It's kind of a good idea to have a second shield on you, just in case you get ambushed. But I don't feel like I'm in too much danger out here. Like if I get into a bad fight, I have places to run away to and hide if things go awry. Okay, let's get started. Let's get into it, and let's get into the conversation. It's a bit of a bummer that it's raining right now, and I'm going to be out here doing stuff in the rain. But sometimes that's what you have to do. Sometimes, well, it's not, I don't have to, I do kind of like to role play sometimes and like avoid being outside in the rain, because you can do that. But for the purpose of because I'm recording this world, I am kind of compromising that a little bit, just because I do want to kind of stick with the plan of action. So we're just going to be working in the rain today. That's acceptable. That's all right. I mean, you end up working in the rain in real life a good amount of time. I'm going to be looking for a job that's outdoors, so I kind of expect to be subjected to the elements in real life in the forthcoming future, near future. I've been having second thoughts about this tree, this tree over here. It's like at first when I had the slab skirt around it, it didn't look too, like the canopy was too small. Now that I took away the slab skirt and took away the dirt leading up to it, now that I see how tall it is, it does look kind of like I wish that the canopy was larger. I kind of wish that I should probably re-roll this tree. It's also like just a bit too tall. I've been like that tree, the tree at the corner of the retaining wall. I decided to make it shorter because I kind of noticed like recently that I've been making the trees have been coming out a little too tall. Oh, there we go. Now we're not gonna have to work in the rain after all, because now it's sunset. We gotta go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep in the starter house, just because I'm right next to it. I still love this starter house very much. It's very cozy in here. I love having the glass ceilings, and I love to look up into the glass ceiling and see the raindrops crashing down onto the glass ceiling. And there is no sunset. I kind of wish that they implemented some kind of like a cloud feature where you could still see the sun setting over the horizon, just at the horizon. Like you'd still have cloud cover, but then you'd still see the sunset over the horizon when it rains, just to make it more realistic. But I don't know. I don't really care that much about it. It's not like a major downside or anything. In general, I'm very happy. If you guys don't know me, I'm very happy with the development of my modern Minecraft, which is kind of a hot take these days. Everyone's playing beta Minecraft. I don't know. That's a topic. I still have I've been holding that topic off for future episodes, because I feel like that's a really big topic that I kind of want to spend. I want to give a lot of time to in the future. Today, I wanted to talk about the therapeutic qualities of Minecraft, and I guess I'll just go ahead and start shoveling this down. I'm just gonna be going through tons of shovels. I'm gonna be going through. I should just go ahead and make a whole bunch of shovels right now, because I know I'm gonna need them. Like I'm gonna need I'm gonna be coming back to this chest a good bunch of times to make more of these. Let's just make 5 of these shovels. It's 4, 5. Sure, I'll just even make one more. There we go. That should do it for now. And I'll go ahead and pre-line the dirt, because I know I'm gonna end up with stacks upon stacks of dirt. I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up building a couple of chests right along the wall here. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and start digging from this side, because I anticipate making a little campsite over here in this corner. So I'm gonna actually start from here. Yeah, and I'll sort of carve this side out, just so that I can, just to give me a convenient spot to drop off all of the dirt that I'm going to end up with, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be like several lines of dirt within the chests. Okay, now that we're now that I'm just doing soothing repetitive activity, I can actually start talking about the topic, therapeutic qualities of Minecraft. The first bullet point I have is that it kind of applies to video games in general, and that's the concept of how video games have a well-defined set of rules to them, and I find that to be very soothing. And Minecraft in particular is kind of like that, where it's like it's not only well-defined, but it's also like that kind of sensation is emphasized by the cube-like features of Minecraft, the cubic, the voxel qualities of Minecraft, right? Like we're playing with very like perfect cubes, right? And I kind of find that in itself to be extremely soothing. I remember as a kid, I was always like, I loved playing with cubes. I remember I had a friend as a kid whose dad was an artist, and her dad made her like a cube set, like a set of like he painted the sides different colors, and then you could arrange these cubes in different ways, in like a variety of different ways, to like create patterns and stuff, and like sort of build stuff. And I was just obsessed with doing it. I loved coming over to their house, and I always just wanted to play with the blocks, with the cubes. Even as I got older, and she would like make fun of me for still wanting to play with blocks, with cubes, even as I was growing older. Man, I'm gonna run out of stone picks pretty soon too. And here I am, being freaking 35 now, still wanting to play with the damned cubes in a video game now. But it's there's a charm to it. It's a very completely understandable sentiment, because it's such a soothing aspect. Train passing by. It's such a soothing aspect of a game world. The iconic cubic blocks of Minecraft. That in itself is very soothing, and that's because it's well defined. It's a well defined world, and I think the reason it's soothing is because it's a contrast. It makes up for real life, which is not like this. Like real life is very blurry. There are no nice perfect edges and perfect blocks, like cube-shaped blocks. That's just not a thing in real life. Real life is blurry, and everything there's no there's no clear edges anywhere. I'm at a lot. I feel like there's other words to describe this that I'm struggling to think of. It's just a giant blur, and it's the game world, the world of real life. It's not well defined. It's not like like we don't even understand it. Like modern physics, we have a very poor understanding of the way the world works. Not only, let alone the mysticism, let alone all of the theories about what might be going on in let alone the theories about what might be going on in the realm of mysticism. This isn't very good. I don't like it. This is an auspicious corner. I don't like that. That's a problem for me. So I'm still, and that kind of brings me back to the point. Like the Minecraft is very soothing to for people with the obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't consider myself to have for it to be a disorder in my case, because I still consider myself fairly functional. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Does that look right? No, I think we can, let's just have 1 there. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right now. That looks good. I consider myself fairly functional, despite my obsessive compulsivity. The other people have it way worse. So I don't consider it to be a disorder in my case. I'm afraid I'm going to have to move these stairs back 1 whole block just because just to avoid the auspicious corner effect over here. I can't stand this where you have like the different textures joining up and at a line like this. I have issues with that. It's like an OCD tick. But in Minecraft, you know, I'm at liberty to just avoid that. I basically just avoid that as much as I can, mostly successfully, and it feels satisfying to me to be able to avoid that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up having to just moving all of this shifting this entire staircase back by a whole block, and that takes patience, but it's worth it. It is worth it to me. And I'll come back. I'll get the coal. I don't care about the coal for now. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do. Is there any? I'm just trying to think if there's any other way to. Am I gonna need to lower this by what? No, that's the level where it needs to go to. Yep, this entire staircase is gonna have to go back by an entire block. So So yeah, that's kind of the first bullet point. I really like. I find the well-defined that aspect of the game, that it's a well-defined game world where there's the resource management is very well defined. You know, everything's a nice round number, and that feels soothing to us, to me at least. I guess I can only speak for myself, because the real world is not like that, and it's kind of the reason the real world, the reason that's a problem for people with OCD, that the real world is not like this, is that it makes it feel less secure. It's an insecurity thing, because if it's the less well defined the world is, the more dangerous it feels to us. The more uncontrollable it feels, and that's the reason why that's an issue for people like me. And Minecraft and video games in general are kind of a solution to this problem, because the world is a lot more predictable because it is very well defined. Minecraft in particular, everything's a freaking block. Well, not everything. I mean, I guess there's entities and stuff, but still, most things are a block, and that feels very soothing to me. So that's the first thing. The second one is that the aesthetic, just the aesthetic of the game is so soothing to me. I am of the persuasion that Microsoft is doing a fantastic job with the game, and that all these people playing beta Minecraft are kind of just flexing it's kind of a fake flex of I think the main appeal is that it's contrarian, and it's like a protest against the status quo, but also it's not, because you're just aligning yourself with a trend, with what's trendy on the internet. I think it's just popular, and that's the main reason why people like it so much. It also kind of reduces it lowers the bar for what's considered good content. So I think that's also very appealing to people. Basically, I'm trying to say that I'm of the persuasion that beta Minecraft in general is not authentic. Like, I don't think that the reason people play it is the reasons that people claim to be playing it. Because I can, and once again, I really want to address this point in greater detail in future episodes. But I think Microsoft is doing an amazing job maintaining the aesthetic of the game. I am very happy with the pastel colors that beta Minecrafters seem to have a distaste for. I think that they're wonderful. I think that the way that the new textures are wonderful. I'm very happy with the new textures. I do not care for any shaders, I don't care for shaders, for texture packs. Screw it. I'm thoroughly satisfied with vanilla Minecraft, modern vanilla Minecraft. I think it's great, and I think it's optimal. Like, I think this is as good as Minecraft gets. So I actually find it soothing. Like, I think the textures are very nice, and they're very appealing to me. And that also kind of adds to the therapeutic quality of it to me. Like, they're very comforting kind of textures, you know? So that's like my second point. And I guess the aesthetic of the game goes beyond just the textures. The music, speaking of music, now that it's starting to play music, that's also a big aspect of the aesthetic, and that also is a part of what I find to be very pleasant about Minecraft, the aesthetic. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make the what was I calling the campsite over here that I need to set up. Oh wow, I have a complete stash of cobble now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a complete campsite with like a furnace and a crafting table, and then some chests. Do I want chests going out in this direction? Huh. I could. I suppose I could. Then, and that if I was to do that, I'm gonna have to put some stone blocks over here with like flowers on them or something like that, just to make the corner. I don't like it when the chests go right up against the wall, like when there's not very much space to get into to like open the chests. Huh. No, for the time being, let's not do that. Just because I'm not sure how to do that. Like, I don't want to get carried away thinking about it right now. I try to avoid thinking on camera. I think this is fine. Just having like two large chests over here to each side of this campsite is going to be just fine. Right? Doesn't that look fine? I think this looks alright. It is kind of wanting to like go at an angle. I think a lot. I take so long to think about these things. I watch other people's content. People play this, like, it's hard for me to, like, I don't see anybody taking the time, having the patience to bother with like making things look just right, to bother with the OCD, with these, you know, I don't see anybody else that has that's like the same degree of OCD as I am with Minecraft. I think I'm the most OCD person on the internet playing Minecraft. Because people just, you know, this doesn't make it doesn't make for good content. People want to make, because I think there's so much pressure on people to just be impressive when you're recording, that people don't have the patience to take the time to make things look right. And I have to do this. Like, I can't stand to just not care about things like that. Like, I feel like it's gonna bother me until I come up with solutions to these problems that I encounter. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to end up coming up with a way to have this kind of go out in this direction, have like another chest over here. Although like there's not much space over here. Like if I have 2 large chests over here, they're going to be coming right up against the edge of these stairs, of the planks along here, and I'm not going to be happy with that. The reason that I have a block of planks underneath the stairs is also to avoid the auspicious corners effect. Like, if I didn't have that, like, I can't stand things like this, where, like, if I just had, you know, like, let's pretend that this is a regular stone block and not a cobblestone. I can't stand this. Seeing this, it hurts my brain. So that's why I have the planks there, to avoid the auspicious corners effect, is what I call it. I don't know if this, you know, if anybody else is afflicted with this, besides for me. I think that it's actually going to look better to have the furnace. Let's flip the furnace in the crafting table. I think it's going to look better to have it like slightly, that'll make it slightly staggered from the torch above. I think that'll actually look better. Yeah. Because these torches, they looked like they were too close to each other, only having 2 spaces in between. But this way, it looks a little bit staggered, and I kind of like that better, actually. Yeah, and this is good. This is better. I think I actually like this better than I'm gonna scrap the idea of having this, having more chests going out in this direction. This is good. This is good enough. And I'm gonna have at the top. There's gonna be fences at the top, and more torches up towards the top. So I might end up with like a painting over here. This wall looks like it needs something there, doesn't it? And then I'm thinking I'll end up with more fence going along here too. I'll probably, you know, fill this in a little bit more with dirt, have like another layer of dirt going across here. All right, well, do I actually have enough dirt for that now? I didn't bring, where's my fence? I thought I brought up a whole bunch of fence. Did I dropped off all of the fence? Oops, I did not mean to do that. I usually always keep at least a good bunch of fence on me. Well, I guess I'll have to run back to the house to get more fence. But before that, let me go ahead and do the dirt. You know, proceed with this dirt idea that I have, because I actually really like that idea. Let me go ahead and just do that now. I have all of the dirt on me, anyways. Let's do that. So the aesthetic, the music. I thoroughly enjoy the music of Minecraft. The new music, it's great. I think they're doing an excellent job maintaining the aesthetic of the music, like staying true to the original intention. Like I do feel like the new music very well blends in with the old music, and I'm very, very satisfied with it. I would say like Lena Raine is still like my favorite one. I think she's the best one of the composers, the Minecraft composers. I'm very fond of Infinite Amethyst. That's my favorite track. But a bunch of the Lena Raine tracks, like one of the newest ones, like the deeper track, that's like one of the 1.21 tracks, and I'm very fond of that one. That's probably my favorite one among the 1.21 tracks. But I thoroughly appreciated the 1.20 tracks and the 1.18 tracks, the 1.19 tracks. So I'm very, very satisfied with music. Gosh, that tree really looks like this. That doesn't look right. It looks like the canopy just needs to be bigger than that, and it needs to be shorter. I wish the tree was shorter, and I wish the canopy was bigger. Once this tree grows, I can reuse the slabs and put the slabs, you know, and then I'm going to end up re-rolling that tree. I'm not happy with it. I'm having second thoughts about that. And that's another thing that I don't see many people, many content creators worry so much about things like that. Like, people don't go back and redo things just to get them to look like it, you know, people just pretend like it's this is fine, everything's fine, and they just move on, because I think that there's a lot of pressure on you to just do things quickly, because the majority of YouTube viewers are so inattentive. Like our attention span is so short that long form content is just not as viable as shorter videos. I'm okay with that because I don't intend to ever make money from this. So I'm very comfortable with a very small audience. So I don't care. I'm going to make the kind of content that I would want to watch, and stay true to my artistic intuitions about what I think counts as good content. I mean, it's not that I think that like the variety of content that's out there, I don't think that it's bad content. It's just it's not the kind of content that I'm interested in. And I don't see anybody, like just nobody, doing something like this. I mean, I see some people doing long play format, let's plays, but it's still like nobody does like OCD. Like people don't have OCD with that. Like people butcher their game worlds in ways that are just completely unacceptable to me. Like I couldn't stand playing this game the way that most people play this game. So there's still I haven't found any channel out there that's anything like what I'm doing. I mean, I'm also interested. Like I'm curious to see. I like to see other people talking about philosophical matters in their Minecraft content, but also like even that, like there's very little of that, and the people that do it, I feel like they're kind of grifting off of it. Like they're not really interested in talking to you about these things. They think that it's good content, it's good material, and they just want the views, but they're not really interested in forming a connection with their viewers. So I feel like people generally don't respond to me or respond very briefly and leave me feeling like I'm not really welcome there, and then I give up. I stop. So that's why I have my own platform. I'm trying to develop my own platform and hoping that there's other people out there that are just as unconventional as myself. I mean, that's right. I moved the fence posts over here now. I just wanted to grab these because I'm about to put up a bunch of fence. That should be enough. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that should be enough. Let's just grab like another half a stack with us, because I am going to go through a good bunch of it, I think. At least the 32. And then I'll have like almost a full stack left over. The coal, also, I've been stashing the coal. I stash my coal. I thought I had more of it, though. Don't I have more of it anywhere? I guess not. I guess I have very little coal. I generally avoid using the coal because I fantasize about making coal blocks in the future, and then building out of coal blocks. So which you can't do that with charcoal. So I burn wood into charcoal, and that's what I use for my torches and my furnace fuel. All right, let's go back out there. I still have a couple more bullet points to get through. I guess I can drop off some of this dirt. I'm taking it very slow today. I'm trying to avoid. I always try to avoid the rush. Just stop rush. And that's kind of hard to do because there is a significant amount of pressure when you're recording. There's a significant amount of pressure to like avoid, to continue to make, to be. There's a pressure to like make, because you're like making. I'm trying to at least keep it slightly entertaining, mildly entertaining content is the way that I call this. It's unimpressive, refreshingly unimpressive, slightly entertaining Minecraft action. All right, I'm gonna go back out there and complete my thoughts and continue digging. The other couple of bullet points I have. So the third point I wanted to make is how there's no pressing goals in Minecraft, and this is one of the one of the reasons people quote for playing beta Minecraft, as if in beta Minecraft there were less pressing goals, as if like it's so aimless in beta Minecraft that's appealing to them. That's still true. That is still the case. That hasn't changed. It's modern Minecraft is just as aimless. There's no, you don't have to. There's no need. There's nothing. The game doesn't like insist that you continue, that you go through. That it doesn't insist that you follow the achievements. You don't have to. There's no need for. You don't really have to. You can just avoid. You could just never go to the Nether if you don't want to. You don't even have to like go. I haven't gotten I haven't gotten diamonds yet. I'm still playing with freaking stone tools because the reason I play with stone tools up until I have a fortune pick. I don't switch over to iron tools until I have a fortune enchanted diamond pick, because that way I can, because you just burn through iron so fast once you switch over to iron tools, that I want to have a fortune 3 diamond pick so that I can get a lot more iron out of the iron veins. So I basically avoid mining for iron up until that point. I'm going to start from that side, putting the torches up. I guess I kind of want to... I like to have the torches in like intervals of 5, but also like I'm not very... like when the fence does this kind of stuff, I get less... It becomes more important to me for it to just look right than for to have a consistent count of like how many spaces I'm skipping, something like that. Like I'm okay with making the compromise that, well, over here there's like 6 fence posts there before that torch, but there's a torch up here on this tree, so I think that's going to be enough light. It's tempting to put a torch here, but I feel like that's going to be redundant because there's already a torch there. This is fine. Maybe one up there will look fine. Nah, not really. I don't really like that one. This is fine. This is good. And then see, if I put a torch here, it's not gonna look right. I think that's gonna. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have that one there, and then I'm gonna move this one over to this block, and now it looks. There we go. Now it's just right. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And yeah, this is fine. I'm okay with this not being when it's not like when the pattern breaks. I like to emphasize the inconsistency, and I already did that by having the double fence post over here. So yeah, this looks good to me now. This is fine. This is good. And then I'm just gonna shovel this away. I kind of want to start from this side. I kind of when I do a lot of shoveling, I go around the edges first. And over here, I kind of want to keep these dirt blocks over here to make it look like I do want some natural terrain, features. I do want to retain. I do want to make it look natural. This stretch of dirt. All right, this is also going to need to go. I kind of want it to be something like this, and just carve this out. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm here. So yeah, the third point is that there's no pressing objectives. You're free to just take however long you want, doing whatever you feel like doing, and that's extremely satisfying to me. I kind of just want to make this go all the way. Let's just make this go all the way out to here. Yeah, this is fine. That looks good. Then I can have like a fence over here, like a double fence. Let's do a double fence bowl over here. Oof, I don't like it how it aligns with that one. I don't like them to align with each other like that. I kind of want them a bit staggered. I think it looks a little more natural when they're a bit staggered. There we go. And then yeah, I'm just going to shovel this away. So that's very appealing to me, that there's no pressing goals in this game. And Minecraft's not the only game like that. I mean, there's Stardew Valley, but Minecraft is in Minecraft, it's infinite. The infinite aspect of it that's the most appealing thing. That's another extremely appealing thing to me. Where the sensation that it's so fulfilling to retain your progress. Excuse me. And it's so fulfilling that that effect can just go on indefinitely. You can just continue building on to adding on to your progress, and that's just so immensely appealing, so satisfying to me that I'm the more I play this game, the more I want to continue playing this game, and the more I'm trying to avoid all other games, because other games feel like a guilty pleasure to me. I feel like I'm wasting my time, and that's not entirely fair, because I do believe that there is merit, there's utility in video games in general, not just Minecraft. I think that I disagree with the people that like to say that it's that video games are self-indulgence and that you should just avoid video games. I disagree with that. I think that there's a very good there is tremendous value in gaming in general, not just Minecraft, but in general. All games have that kind of or like that, but Minecraft in particular, because it's infinite, because you can play in a single world indefinitely for the rest of your life, and then you can pass it on to your children. That makes it so immensely fulfilling completing a build feels so satisfying, and then the world becomes more and more fulfilling to you the more you've worked on it. It's like you retain the value. You get a return on your investment. Oh, I'm being ambushed. Time for a pillager fight. I don't have... My axes are not in good shape. It's not very good. I'm gonna need to run back for another axe, because this axe is almost... I don't want to break my axe while I'm in the middle of a fight, and I also want another shield if I'm gonna engage them. Looks like I am gonna have to engage them. And that kind of completes my talking points. That was my fourth point, that that it's deeply satisfying to complete builds, and it's very fulfilling to... Oh, wow, the wheat farm is ready for harvest. It's very fulfilling to add on to your game world. I thoroughly appreciate that effect of Minecraft, and that adds to the therapeutic quality of it. It feels like self-improvement, because you get something, you keep something, you get to keep something for all of the time that you've invested into doing it, into working on it, into this world. That's immensely satisfying to me. All right, I got plenty of iron here. Yeah, I just want to. I'm gonna drop this axe off. I'm gonna need another. Oh wait, I already have a spare shield. Is my shield not? No, it's still all right. Still basically all right. I guess I want this one to... I want it to be less than half, to have, draw it down to less than half, and so then you can combine it with another shield when it draws, when it gets down to less than half health left, and then you can combine the shields. I like to do that. All right, I'm ready to fight these guys off. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll end the episode after the fight. Or should I save it for the next episode? Because I'm basically done with my talking points for today. It's fun, but this part of it, actually fighting off pillagers, is kind of fun for me. It's thrilling. Where did they go? Did they seriously despawn already? Where the heck did they go? They were not out here for very long. They just spawned in, and they're already gone. Huh. Where did you guys go? I thought they were. I thought they wanted to fight. I thought they wanted a rematch. I take these guys on every opportunity I get now, because I'm still pissed about getting killed by them for my second death. I lost to the pillagers. I guess they despawned. Well, oh well, that's all right. I'm sure they're gonna be back many times, because I'm sure they seem to not be very happy with my intrusion onto their territory. I don't know where they're coming from. I haven't seen any watchtowers around. They must be coming from pretty far away. Is that them over there? Did they go into the... No, I think that's just cows in the distance there. I guess they despawned. They must have moved on. Yeah. Oh, well. Never mind. I'll keep holding on to the shield. It is good to have a spare shield on you at all times anyways. Oh, I forgot to drop off the wheat. Yeah, I barely did any of shoveling. I didn't even get through like one full line of dirt. I guess there's not really that much dirt to, there wasn't really that much dirt to begin with over here. I overestimated the amount of dirt. I mean, it's still a good bunch, but it's probably just going to be like one line. Less than one line. It's just going to be like a few stacks. Alright, well, I'm going to save that for next episode. I guess this was very little progress. I mean, I barely got anything done. I mean, I got this I dug some stuff up. I did this fence, and then I shifted the staircase there. But this is very little progress. But I'm very fond of that. I'm very happy with the very gradual game progression like this. That's very satisfying to me. That torch, does that need to move up by one block? I feel like that might be good to move that torch up by one block. It might be good to have like a couple of torches there, actually, maybe 3 or maybe like a few more. Nah, let's just see how it looks. Let's just test the theory. Does that look better? No, not really. This is good enough. I'll figure something out for the top. I'm pretty sure this is going to change. This is not the final iteration of this. That's going to change. Okay, well, that's it, guys. I need to just end the episode now. I said everything I wanted to say. I guess I'll just leave you guys here, because I still have more work to do over here. There's no need to like go back to the farmhouse for anything. I got everything I need on me. I need to keep an eye on the milestone tree, on the second milestone tree. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to check on that, because I'm overdue to dedicate the second milestone tree. I know that. I'm well aware of that. I meant to. The second milestone tree is supposed to commemorate 250 subscribers. And it's been a long time now since I've had more than that. I mean, currently, I'm recording this. I mean, because I'm recording this in the past, I'm recording this, like, because of time dilation, yeah, it still hasn't grown. I'm not sure what's up with that. Have I just been working far enough away, like, outside of the simulation distance? Perhaps I've just been growing, working outside the simulation distance, so it doesn't get the chance to grow. I've also re-rolled it several times because I was getting not very impressive trees there. But yeah, I'm overdue to go ahead and dedicate the second milestone tree, because I've been at currently I'm at 254 subscribers, and I was at like 252 for a long time, for like 4 or 5 videos in a row. So it's very slow growth. I do feel like my channel recently there's been there's been a recent drop in the reach, in how much it promotes these, how much the algorithm is promoting these. I think that's because I delisted a whole bunch of videos from earlier game worlds, from the earlier Let's Plays that I did, from the earlier worlds in which I was playing, which I moved on from, because I initially I was just starting over every time I died. In the Prologue world, I decided to just keep playing, to put up a death obelisk and call it hardcore-ish from here on. And then I already died twice now, and I still keep on. Now I'm determined to just keep playing in this one world indefinitely. And the old worlds, I delisted them because I didn't want the algorithm promoting them anymore. And I think the algorithm kind of punished me for that. because I guess YouTube wants you to have more content than less, or I'm not sure why, but it did seem like after I unlisted those videos, I'm getting fewer views now on the new releases. I don't know. I don't really know if that's true. That's just my speculation. It doesn't really matter very much. I'm comfortable with whatever number of views I get. I'm not trying to, as I said, I'm not trying to make money from this. I don't care how slow the growth is. I'm just talking about that because I wanted to go. I wanted to let you guys know that I am well aware that I'm over 250 subscribers at this point, and I'm overdue to dedicate the second milestone tree. The first milestone tree was for the 100 subscribers, and that's over there in the starting area. So yeah. All right, I gotta wrap it up. I gotta stop talking and end the episode. It's time to bring the episodes to a close. Say my Shadowlays. Thank you guys very much for your viewership. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have thoughts you wanted to share. If you feel the same way about the therapeutic qualities of Minecraft, if this resonates with you, let me know. If you have contrarian thoughts, if you have critical thoughts to that you want to share, I encourage that. I'm very fond of people that have the courage to let me know what they really think. Like if you do play beta Minecraft and you're frustrated with me with my contentions with beta Minecraft players, let me know that. I would be very eager to have that conversation in the comments with anybody that wants to talk to me about that. Or if you have contentions with anything, I'm very charitable to opposing perspectives. I thoroughly enjoy to engage with people that come from diverging viewpoints. So I always try to encourage that, even though there still hasn't really been very much of that. I haven't found my set of internet friends yet. As of now, as of the recording date. So please let me know if you have thoughts to share about anything. If you want to talk about politics or whatever, that's fine too. I welcome all sorts of comments. That's my favorite thing about about YouTubing. I really like to talk to people in the comments. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I hope that this was that you found this enjoyable, and I hope I'll see you next time. All right. I hope I'll see you again. Thank you one more time, and I'll see you next time. Gosh, I gotta get better at ending the episodes. I need to practice my outro. I feel like I did a good job with the intro today, but I still kind of stuck at the outro. All right, that's it, guys. Shadowlay, my fellows. Shadowlay.